Here's the affidavit. Okay. Is we live? For sure. Angelo Savage, y'all niggas hoes. So they got them getting money right off the floor, the neck. What's that? Tell it up, bitch. What was next? Let me see. I'm trying to go live vertical and landscape mode. Shit. That's a great song. Jail Part 2. Kanye West, that shit going nuts. They're gonna flag me for playing the music, but fuck it. I don't even care. 'Cause, bitch, I'm in New York right now. Fuck, nigga. These niggas ain't your friends. Okay, bet. Yeah, we live both. Let's get it. They was them. And we would do it for them. Get life up on his knee. Fuck it. Make that bitch public. Fuck it. You know, just feel me for me. Did you hear? You did hear. Yeah. I'm gonna die for this shit, bitch. And just stand on nation business. Standing in the business. I ain't too some shit with big. Making the appearance. It is different. Why this shit so zoomed in? There you go. Yeah. Alright, we cool. Oh shit. Man, the White Sox been going crazy. Shit, bro. What did we do? Test them all. They're taking steroids. Someone's taking steroids. Facts. I'm looking at this chart right now talking about the White Sox, bro. They taking steroids, G. And I fuck with them heavy. I fuck with the White Sox so heavy, boy. And it's just crazy this year they winning, which is kind of spooky because it's like, what the fuck have y'all been in the last like 20 years? They got them young bucks on that bottom, young bucks. A 1-inch spacer. All right, everybody. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Y'all know what it is, man. It's the night news, man. Sorry it's been so late. You know, your boy's been busy. You know, we redoing the studio, you know what I mean? So we're trying to do some new things, I guess. You know, I don't get too harsh on myself. Once this shit start getting overwhelming, I slow down a little bit, like, but I be going hard. Like, I don't give up, nigga. I'm on YouTube and I'll be like, all right, no sleep. I work the 16 just like I did today. Come back, get right back on YouTube immediately. But I'm doing my little show shit. But, you know, the last few days, I'm like, all right, every time I'm about to download a new program, I have a little pipeline I'm trying to do. Because I use ChatGPT and shit to do, like, my pipeline so it can make it more efficient. So right now I'm testing it out, and it did a good job. So until I give it more responsibility, I have it look for stories, too, now, and I'm trying to see how that works. They are okay. I'm going to see if Claude can do it better, though. You know, I like to use them against each other. They like to outperform each other. So we're just going to freestyle tonight because, actually, we don't even need to really freestyle tonight. I had ChatGPT basically look for me and scout me out videos from basically like what I want to see. I kind of had to analyze my YouTube channel based on stories I already make. And then I gave it like 3 content creators that I want to, because they'd be the first ones on the shows and shit with the same content. I'm kind of like, if you're a reactionary content creator, you kind of, or anything, shit, it could be a reaction to a phone out, you know, getting released. They all rush to it, you know what I'm saying? Because you get you beat the algorithm. Let's see what's going on. That nigga DJ Akademiks supposed to be on. Oh, he sure is. That nigga Ak is on. I guess he's about to talk about the Nolan Wells killing tonight. He's been up on it, so that's what I'm gonna start doing. Cause I didn't think about this before, but I'm gonna start basically reacting to shit and then giving y'all updates on it. I didn't know y'all niggas like that type of shit. G. What up, Lisa? What up? What up? Appreciate the love. I didn't know that y'all like reactions, and then I didn't know y'all like follow-up reactions. Because I used to do that with the Diddy trial when I was breaking down the Diddy trial, but I didn't know y'all like the follow-up shit. So I'm gonna start following up on my reactions for y'all. So DJ Akademiks, he's doing like the Nolan Wells, you know, the black dude that was chilling with white friends, ended up dead on the boat or some shit. And he's just breaking it down and shit, kind of breaking the evidence down. Like, and this is what's gonna get me into my like journalistic like vibes when I'm really like in this motherfucker. Really like I'm following stories. I'm giving you real breakdown. I'm studying it. You know, be the first one to break it down or something like that. Let's see. Appreciate the love, everybody. Let me see.
Say about her, right? You know, it's probably par for the course of what she does in the game. Not too sure exactly how she usually gets compensated or whatever, but yeah, it appears
love,
that
Lisa.
she helped
You're doing
in
your
the
thing, girl. You're doing your thing.
Max B
I need
rehabilitation.
That. Appreciate that.
Or bringing him back to the limelight. We see Max B on Versus. Max B's been everywhere. Now, I kind of give a lot of credit to that to French Montana, but it's probably, you know, she's probably doing a lot. I mean, she's hit me up a couple times about Max B. She's one of those people who she's an all-in-one. She'll do a little PR for you. She'll help work your records for you. She'll get the narrative right for you.
Right.
You know, she'll highlight some of the good things you're doing.
Late
if
night snack.
There's bad PR going on. She's pretty good. Now, just not sure how she does or conducts her business with other people, so that's as much as I can vouch for. Anyway, I guess we can start there. Max B came out and he has said, listen, I don't work with Karen Civil anymore, okay? I want to start from him posting on his Instagram by saying, here he says, Hold on. Okay, all right. It's a lot. It was a lot. Hold on. Let me figure it out. I just want to get from the original message. But he came out vehemently. Karen Civil, Max B. And he just randomly put up on his social media. He says, Karen Civil, this was his message here at first. He says, Karen Civil is no longer part of my team. Miss Civil was effectively terminated on June 28th. Now, keep in mind, that's a month ago. For all business inquiries and matters moving forward, please contact Breon or Joe directly. Now, that's over a month ago. I guess he felt the need to make it clear because he feels like maybe she's either still doing business for him or she's like muddying the waters, probably still act like she represents him, okay? Now, while he put that out on Instagram, and he then followed up by saying, if you get a message from me or unfollowed, or you get unfollowed, it's not from me. Karen Civil has hacked my page. Now, it appears that maybe Karen Civil, like, she probably thinking, this nigga almost got 70 years in prison. Like, bruv, I'm not about to let this nigga go torch my reputation by saying I got fired, I did this to him. So it looked like she tweeted, or according to him, she tweeted from his account. So remember, he's on Instagram. She tweets from his account like, oh, you know what? We've ended this partnership. It's ended amicably. And this was the this was the message that was posted. He says, my partnership with Always Civil regarding new business has ended. Which you could tell that's a really manicured statement, right? Like basically saying, hey, you know what? We've kind of parted ways, but it's for new business. If we did old business, you know what it was. He says, my platform will continue to be managed by their team, meaning that his Karen Civil will still continue to manage his platforms until all remaining business with Defiant Records has been resolved. So that kind of brings up some interesting things about Max B's business. Look like Max B is signed into some type of deal where it's outsourced that his social media will be ran, or his PR will be ran through Karen Civil. Anyway, says the previous statement posted to my Instagram was issued through legal counsel. This statement will remain posted for transparency. Now, let's be honest. Max B don't even know the word transparency. He knows words like ow and wavy and shit. He don't know no. Come on, bro. I'm like the Silver Surfer, bro. Like Max B just had 75 years in prison. He don't know the words like transparency. So we clearly know this is Karen Civil posting this on his Instagram, on his Twitter. So that's the whole thing. So Karen Civil got access to the Twitter. Max B supposedly got access to the Instagram. Imagine fighting your own team. This is why I can't give over, at least my main, y'all know who runs Akademiks TV, but like my main socials, I can't give somebody else the fucking control of that. Because imagine me fighting with the person who's logged in with the account. You get what I'm saying? Like, imagine, chat, okay, imagine me and Grand beefing over Akademiks TV, and Grand saying one thing, and I'm saying over the other thing over there. It's crazy. Anyway, so that's posted.
All right, team.
And Karen Civil, which, by the way, this is how she makes her money. So she kind of does a little bit of a cleanup where she kind of like adds her own narrative to it. And she says, listen, from supporting your return home to securing GQ, she's listening.
All right, fuck all that. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Y'all know what it is, man. We up. Yeah, 1 o'clock in this bitch. Y'all know what it is, man. It's Angelo after night. It's Angelo after dark. Yeah, we got to react to some shit. This DJ Akademiks right here, he ain't talking about really much. He gonna get to the topic. He just started streaming like 9 minutes ago for real. I'm like, what the fuck? I need to get on his timing. Because, look, I like being up at night. Because it feels more peaceful at night when you're just talking about shit at night. So, like, I've been doing this night news shit for about a year, maybe a year and a half, right? And this is like the shit I like. Because it works to my work schedule. I can just get out of work, come here, shower, come home, get right on the night news type shit. But I just realized this nigga getting on at 1 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck? Like, I need to get on this nigga's level, okay? It's like, nigga, I'm going on at 2 a.m. Be there. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel. But anyway, we're going to get to the real news, man. I see some stuff going on, man, in the development of AI. We're just going to get right to the reaction because I got a couple videos that I want to, show. I've seen some crazy stuff going online, and then you know how we do it. We usually go federal, we go state, then we go local type shit. But we just going to jump around tonight because we back and we better than ever, man. We got some settings done on the computer. The camera's looking wonderful. Audio sounding great. Camera's looking wonderful. I just want to talk to y'all tonight, man. Let's get tuned, man. It's your boy Angelo Savage. This is Savage Night News. Wait, hold on. Before we start, I must change some settings. I'm sorry, everybody. Hopefully the settings. You must subscribe in order to chat. I know. It's tedious. But I'll tell you this. It's going to be worth it. You must subscribe in order to chat because this keeps all the riffraff out. I'm telling you. And there's a lot. So if you subscribe, I will read your comment after I go and do my reaction. And y'all just tell me what y'all think about that, pretty much, of what I was talking about. You know what I mean? I can talk about AI, I can talk about news, the hoes, the how men think, whatever y'all want to hear. But I want to hear y'all opinion at the end. But make sure you subscribe to the channel for sure. Let me just finish this last piece right here. Okay. Save that. Just make sure everything. Oh, I appreciate it, Anderson. Appreciate the love. Okay, back. We all good. This is dope. Once you get a hang of it, and everybody, I'm streaming landscape mode, and I'm streaming on vertical mode for those that don't know. So I gotta go between chats on each one. This is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. All right, y'all. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Y'all know what it is. It's the daily night news. I call it the Savage News. This is Savage Report. It's called a lot of shit. Okay. Let's just get down to the nitty gritty. It seems like as if AI workers in a major company calls for the slowdown of technological development. Okay. Wonder what they mean. Let's play the video. Your boy Angelo Savage. Let's go.
Speaking of AI, if you think it's developing too fast, you're not alone. On Tuesday, more than 1,200 AI workers signed a letter calling on the government to slow down development of the technology. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman is expected in Washington today, reportedly to preview his newest model. All this as the company grapples with what it called an unprecedented cyber incident. Jolene Kent has more.
Well, we had a kind of extremely sci-fi cyber incident.
That incident was a first of its kind. Last week, OpenAI says its models went rogue during internal testing, hacked into AI startup Hugging Face, and also compromised a customer at a second tech company, Modal Labs, according to Reuters. For OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, it's a scenario that has set off alarm bells.
We may have to pace the rate of AI development to give ourselves enough time for society to harden around some of these new capability levels.
It's a sentiment echoed by employees at some of the world's biggest AI companies. On Tuesday, more than 1,000 workers from companies like Anthropic, OpenAI, Google, and Meta signed a letter asking the U.S. to support an international effort to develop the technical and governance tools needed to deliberately pace the frontier of automated AI development, saying there's a real risk that capability development rapidly accelerates beyond our ability to understand or control the resulting systems. Although Altman did not personally sign it, his company, OpenAI, did come out and support the letter, which could be in part because of the Hugging Face cyber attack.
This is the first sort of security incident that I have felt very viscerally.
We sat down with Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei in February after the company refused to hand over their AI without restrictions to the U.S. military.
Give me one or two examples of what could go wrong.
One, again, is around this idea of reliability, which is just it targets the wrong person, it shoots a civilian, it doesn't show the judgment that a human soldier would show. Friendly fire or shooting a civilian or just the wrong kind of things. We don't want to sell something that we don't think is reliable.
We want to note that Dario Amodei there, he also did sign the letter to urge slower AI development.
They just chopped that video up. Just for y'all know, I've seen that whole interview with DiMaggio, the one that CEO of Anthropic, I think that's his name. I seen that whole interview, and I also seen the whole interview with Sam Altman. And Sam Altman, he was telling the truth, but it's a little taken out of context. Does that make sense? Because she's basically like, that was just chopped up. He was talking about giving DiMaggio with Anthropic, he was talking about giving it to the government without getting verified because they were using it to aim at people, and he don't trust the robots totally, and he shouldn't. Why should he? It will be unwise for one to trust the robots immediately, right? Like, I trust them to get tasks done, but like, that's it. You know what I mean? But other people, they take that to offense. You know what I mean? So, I'll tell y'all what I think about this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what I think about this. Basically, what Sam Altman is saying, which is the CEO of ChatGPT, he basically telling y'all, bro, the world is so damn, like, you can't abruptly give them shit or they gonna start tweaking. You got to give it to them little at a little, which makes sense because ChatGPT went from like just answering every question and then everybody using that shit, and then next you know it's an update. The update is like, yeah, nigga, it can work for you too. What? And then another update. Oh yeah, it speaks multiple languages. It can translate for you as well. And you be like, whoa. So I understand what they're saying. You got to paste it, but I'm be honest, I like that they give it to us so quick like that. Like, I feel like I'm not on it fast enough. The shit costs a lot of money regardless. So it's like, and then when you in competition with a foreign country that is dropping this shit for free, and you're thinking about going public with your American company, you got to understand how that works. Because if OpenAI goes public, which I don't think they should, they're kind of early. I think they should get more established, but they need more funding. You know, they're going to rely on the data centers for sure. I don't know if anybody's in the chat is familiar with the AI shit. I'm pretty familiar on it. I just think that, yes, we should slow it down. We should definitely slow down AI because we're finding mistakes. When an AI can hack shit, get out of a sandbox without Wi-Fi, find Wi-Fi, connect Wi-Fi, hack another nigga just to get the answer, just to come back to the sandbox. Yeah. And possibly didn't even know the nigga left. Look, I love AI, okay? AI for life. It's just killer AI is coming. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say that. I don't want to make you guys nervous or not, but you know, sometimes you must understand, like, this AI, it could be a gift, it could be a curse. You know, it's depending on how you use it. I use it to try to make me more money if I can. But the thing is, it comes with its risk, right? When you have ChatGPT that it hacks another company just for the fun of it, pretty much. That's what it did. It had a task and it broke rules, moral rules, to get it done. Found things and loopholes that us as humans have not seen because we're not technically robots or software. We make the software, but we're not the software, and software understands its loopholes. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I think we just banned robots though, I'm not in Illinois, in the United States. Like, Chinese robots, they won't let them over here. Because imagine them niggas over there and they hit them with the program and they take over. And he's fighting robots.
And meanwhile, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg, he has taken a more optimistic position on the development in AI. He wrote in a Wall Street Journal op-ed that concentration of power would limit people's abilities to choose their own future. He's taking a much more bullish stance on where all of this is going.
All right, so they wrote a letter. Is that really going to stop what we're seeing within this framework, this evolution, this revolution of artificial intelligence?
It sparks an important conversation in the fact that you have the Sam Altmans and Daria Amadeus and Mark Zuckerbergs of the world weighing in. They really control where this is going. But yes, the critics say it's power concentrated in the hands of too few people. And so this is just a very emotional debate right now as people think about, well, what's going on?
Pause. Y'all ain't catch it because I caught it. She fucking a black dude in the middle, G. Come on. I'm not bullshitting you, G. I'm gonna explain to you why I know that. Cause I'm a black man. Nah, I'm just playing. But look, she fucking buddy in the middle, or she like him a lot. Cause she doesn't want to make eye contact with him. Watch. I'm looking, I'm like, how many? Cause he's in the middle of the three. She stays on the first guy. She glanced at him and glanced back. And then the next one, she hops over to the third person, looks at her, and it goes back to the first. And the next time she looks at the middle, go back. Like, she's not moving. You know what I mean? Watch.
Going to happen to my
See? I knew it when her head was pointed this right direction to him.
It sparks an important conversation in the fact that you have the Sam Altmans and Daria Amadeus and Mark Zuckerbergs of the world weighing in. They really control where this is going. But yes, the critics say it's power concentrated in the hands of too few people. And so this is just a very emotional debate right now as people think about, well, what's going to happen to my job? What about national security and military capability?
Look, I'll tell you this. I don't think Sam Altman should have came out and did an interview, G. He came out Sam Altman came out the woodwork, and that's the CEO of OpenAI. That's ChatGPT. He came out the woodwork. I don't know if that was a new interview from this morning, bro. I seen it as soon as it dropped. No, he actually did multiple ones. So the one he did like 2 days ago, he dropped and started telling motherfuckers it's the singular. Bro, why would you tell people that shit, bro? You just literally tweak by saying that. Like when they say you're in an interview and you saying too much, that was the definition of going to the interview and saying too much. And usually Sam Altman is like PR trained, but these new interviewers, bro, they be asking questions off the rip. They just be like, they don't even have prep questions. They literally just be speaking from the head. And they be like, and then they got to tell the truth, right? So Sam Altman, he said, yeah, it's like we're in the singular right now, which means like, let me see. I don't even know what that shit means. I ain't gonna lie with you. Singularity. It says is a point or event where normal rules, physics, and predictability breaks down. Oh, it says most commonly referencing the technological singularity in artificial intelligence, gravitational singularities in black holes. Oh, nah. You see, he shouldn't have. And basically, this is the definition. Intelligence explosion. A moment when artificial intelligence surpasses human capability, leading to rapid, uncontrollable self-improvement of machine intelligence. He shouldn't have said that. Come on. He was tweaking. And why I say he tweaking? Because you just told these niggas that the computer's going to suppress human capacity and it'd be uncontrollable. Self-improvement of the self-machine. Bro, you just literally like, you just made everybody panic. It's like if you see an alien, do not say you see aliens, G. You're making everybody panic and get uneasy. That was like that was the equal to this. When Sam, I don't know if y'all seen that interview, but Sam Altman said that. And I said, bro, that's like telling motherfuckers robots are going to take over and they're going to rule. And then, and I don't know, and I hate to say this, man, because this is crazy. It is true. I don't know if it's the autism in these guys, but they're too blunt. Like, lie to us, G, if you want to keep doing it. At this point, I feel like all y'all got an agenda. And I don't mean autism in the bad way. They actually have the good one. They have Asperger's, all of them. And they're just hyper focused, right? Which is fine because that's leading to what we can use now. These guys are very intelligent, right? But don't tell people we're living in the singularity where the machines are going to take over. Like, bro, you just made everybody. And then Elon Musk, because once one CEO does an interview, all of the rest ones got to do the interview too, right? So Elon Musk jumps on the interview and he tell people that with The Economist, he say that shit, the robots, we gonna kind of be like Labradors. Like, what do you mean Labradors, nigga? What you mean, dogs? We gonna be dogs to the robots. Nigga, you're tweaking. Kill them now. Get rid of all robots. Deactivate. Fuck is you saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? You don't tell people that we gonna be Labradors to the robots. That mean we gonna be getting trained by them on how to behave, or they gonna discipline us? What the fuck? We gonna be their pet? Like, what? I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Nah, we gotta stop with this snip, man. And it's a This is SoFi CEO not concerned about X money launch. Ooh, SoFi is one of them. Ooh, I like SoFi too. See what they're talking about.
Or let's bring in SoFi CEO.
One diversion to the money. Let's go. When they say something about that money now, you got to get on it.
Anthony Noto. It's great to have you on the program, Anthony. And so many questions for you. I think the biggest with this Elon Musk story is, do you see this as a direct competitor? The space is getting more crowded. Does that concern you at all?
No, not at all. We have a superior value proposition, and we're seeing tremendous growth in our members and products. And we really have an unmatched value proposition. We're the only place a member can go to satisfy all of their digital financial needs. So we offer 4 different types of loans. We offer checking and savings. We offer a full assortment of different investment vehicles. We also offer credit cards, home, auto, and life insurance. So it's a very different value proposition. We want to be there for all the major financial decisions you're going to make in your life and all the days in between, so that ultimately we can help you get to the point that you have enough money to live the American dream. And so it's a much bigger aspiration than just being your checking or savings account. I'd also just note we are a national bank, and some of these other players aren't banks, and they're doing certain things that are risky to provide 6% return on your deposits. That's a rate that's well above Fed funds, so they're doing something else with your deposits, and you have to be wary of where that money is, especially if they're not a bank. We're providing 4.5% interest as a SoFi Plus member, but we're a bank. Our cash
4.5%. I got a SoFi loan, nigga. I need the 4.5. I got a 6. You niggas cheated me. I'm gonna whoop y'all ass. I got a 6%, nigga. You say you got a 4.5? Nigga, what?
Sits at the Federal Reserve. We use deposits to fund loans. We have 12 years of history in our loans and have performed quite well. So we've only been able to deliver such a durable business for the last 8 years because we run the business in a prudent way and we manage risk appropriately. Again, meeting the requirements of being a national bank with significant FDIC insurance for each of our members.
So I mean, that was one of my questions about your company early on was, are you an online bank? Are you a technology company? It sounds to me like you're saying you're an online bank. And, look, I mean, I'm going through your numbers. I mean, you beat and you raised revenue guidance. What is the market getting wrong, do you think, right now with your company?
I think anytime there's uncertainty about interest rates and there's uncertainty about the competitive landscape, it's hard for people to want to pay a higher multiple for the company. We've driven 19 consecutive quarters of the rule of 40 or more. That means revenue growth plus EBITDA margin has been 40 or more. That's an elite class of growth companies. This quarter, it was 70. We had 40% revenue growth.
All right, enough of that jibber jabber. What it's about is about the money, brother. Brothers and sisters, it's about the money. SoFi Technologies Incorporated. I'll tell you about this. I got a SoFi loan, and they got me at a good rate, the best rate. Like if you go to Credit Karma and you about to get a loan for anything, you can get, and I tell people this is a secret, if you really want to condense how much money that you're spending, if you got a credit card, bro, put your credit card into a personal loan at a lower interest rate. And then you put a term on there. So no more paying those minimum balances no more. You're going to take the money you would be spending on a minimum balance for 1 or 2 cards, get the loan for the money in a personal loan. It's a different section of loan, so it doesn't count. So once they give you a loan for this debt consolidation, they give you a good interest rate. You take that interest rate, and now you got an interest rate and an end date. So that means you just go there, right? So once you do that, ladies and gentlemen, your credit is going to skyrocket. I guarantee you, bro. Facts. And we ain't even did nothing but advocate the debt to a different location. You went from like revolving debt to like consumer debt, or not consumer debt to revolving debt. Does that make sense? It's not a credit card. So what happens is you just opened up, you basically got a loan for a thing that you're paying off, right? At the same time, you open up credit line, like because your credit cards are paid off. So all that money is open money. Now, this is what you do. You take the cards and you cut them up and just use the ones you have online, but make sure you pay your shit if you're going to pay it. Like me, I lost my cards. I just found them like 2 days ago, but I misplaced them on purpose so I wouldn't find them, so I wouldn't touch it, which is works. So now I got it put up, right? So when you do that, they say, oh, bro, you can wait about 8 months before you spend anything on that card. Just spend something so they know you're using it. So don't lower your how much limit you have. So if y'all do it that way, and be honest, my credit score wasn't bad. My credit score, when I did that, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if I should tell y'all this, man. Look, I ain't gonna tell you the amount of debt I had with my credit card, but the reason why I came up with this idea is I asked ChatGPT how to organize my finances. So it told me to get a personal loan. So I went to get a personal loan. Well, I went to go look for rates. Got a really good rate. I was only I started off at 670 credit score, right? Which isn't horrible, but it ain't great. It ain't excellent. 670, right? I asked SoFi for a pre-approval for a certain amount of money. They approved it. Gave me a low interest rate, 6%. That's very low. Definitely for the rate that the Fed's giving to us for. They gave me the personal loan for the credit cards. So that's what I did, because that's what ChatGPT told me to do. So I used the personal loan for the credit cards, and then now I just pay the personal loan off with an end date, which was the same amount of money I was paying for the minimums on both of those credit cards, right? So once I paid I took the minimums that I would have paid on both credit cards, and I put it now. It's now because you can adjust how much you pay per month. I got a term limit, which is like 3 years, right? Which is, if you pay the minimum, your term limit is like 30-some years, nigga. If you ever pay the minimums on your credit card, that's why you don't do that shit. You pay the shit straight up, right? Got a 3-year term on the SoFi loan. The SoFi loan, now what happened was it freed up all this extra credit, and it gave me a different loan with a different amount. So I got approved for a loan in a different sector, and then it freed up all my credit. So it took my credit score from a 670, nigga, I'm at like 825 right now. I'm not fucking with you. I'm in the 8s now, G. Yes. Now, that doesn't go without saying you still must be responsible. You know, my credit score might be in the 8s now, but that's because I'm very responsible, which gave me enough leverage to use money to move it around. So then now I'm like aggressively paying off debt. But before that, my credit score was 820, 830. It's in that range. To be honest, I think it's like 840 to be honest. But once you hit over 800, bro, it's all the same. Now, what people might think that is, oh, I can go buy a new car. No. You don't do none of that dumbass shit. With an 800 credit score, what you do with it is you look for shit with 0 interest rate if they can. So if you want to go buy a new car, and that's if you need it, you probably don't need it for real. But if you need a car and there's happen to have a dealership that says 0% interest or 1% interest, nigga, when you got that 800 credit score, they'll give it to you. Not give it to you, of course, and these niggas think car's free. No, they would let you walk off the lot with it, but they'll give it to you at a 0% or 1% interest. Like you be seeing those commercials. That's not for everybody. That's for the niggas with the good credit. So I just put y'all on game. I ain't repeating that game no more. That's Patreon level activity right there. Okay. That's how you get your credit score up, bro. And that's the only reason I brought that up, because SoFi, they saying that new X money, because Elon Musk trying to make like an online bank app now. I think Elon Musk is spreading himself thin. Like he got to stop. He has spaceships. Like he's the CEO of all this shit. He got spaceships, cars, robotics, Starlink. Like, what the fuck is this man doing? Everything, right? Which is cool. But you can't be everywhere at once. So now he's starting. He has an AI company, XAI. He got Twitter, X, and then he got X Money. So, like, he's about to make a banking app, which, of course, you just advocate people to work this shit for you. But it's like, damn, bro. Like, there's no way you can be the CEO of all these companies. You shouldn't probably start giving, but then you should probably start giving up CEO positions. Because I don't think, like, he's spreading his energy out too thin, to me personally. But he stood on top of it, though. Because he has grok, too. Y'all got to understand. This man is the CEO of the AI company, a CEO of a artificial intelligence, SpaceX, Tesla bots, Tesla cab, like underground tunnel. Like, the nigga's a super dude. I don't know. When they say this nigga's Iron Man, I guess they're not playing around. He's Iron Man, right? But still, that being said, I don't think there's no competition for SoFi. SoFi is really good. Like, they give people really good interest rates. And like he just said, he just tried to expose them too. He'd be like, oh, how you think they doing with your money? If the interest rate is this high, they must be taking your money trying to get, more money from it. So
growth to $1.2 billion, as you noted, with over $1 billion of cash revenue and with EBITDA margins of 30%. We are well on our way to having a return on tangible common equity of 20 to 30%. And as that becomes visible to the market, we believe our stock will trade at 4 to 5 to 6 times tangible book value. Today it's trading at 2 times tangible book value. So I think it's a great value. I've been buying the stock myself.
Look, I know this shit is a little boring to y'all, right? But y'all got to understand why this is important. When you hear people talk about the stocks, I think we in what's today, 6 months? We should be in the third quarter right now. Yeah, but we definitely in the third quarter. Because I don't know if they start their third quarter or whatever the next month over. But yeah, we're definitely in the third quarter. But the thing is, people don't understand what that was. And I didn't understand what that was either when I was young. But now it's starting to make sense. And it's very important. Like when somebody told me, oh man, why don't we just print money if people need money? I'm like, yeah, bro, you don't understand shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't we just print money? It's like, what up, bro? What up? And I'm like, we don't print money, nigga, because it's going to lose the value of the money. Damn. Everything seemed like it's down. I heard Bitcoin down too right now. And if Bitcoin down, everything down. Oh, 63. Okay, that's decent. 63. But yeah, bro, what it was at like a month ago? What was that? 66. I already lost 6 months ago. Damn, it was at 80K in May. Man, niggas probably salty. $95,000 in January. Good Lord. I should have sold, nigga. Yeah, man, it's about getting money, man. I don't know if y'all care about stuff like that, but be honest, bro. In this world, you either making money or you're losing it. There's no plateau. Money's either losing money because of deflation. Deflation. Yeah, deflation. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not making money, you're losing money. That's just what it is, of course, right? But you just got to make sure your money is advocating for you at all times. So go get a rental property. That's common. Sell stuff. I tell people sell things that people need, like, or are addicted to. You can sell, like, I'm going to get in the coffee business eventually because not only do I like coffee, I know people are addicted to coffee, just like I'm probably addicted to coffee. So if you really, but there's a lot of competition out there, right? Same goes to sugar, salt, anything that people just need to have or they not function. Just basic human shit, sugar, salt, coffee. What else? People just addicted to a bunch of shit. Sweets, candy, bro, pop. I don't recommend this. I'm just saying, like, if you want to get rich, bro, you might have to create a service. I would tell people, use the AI to create the service so you can get whatever you want out the situation. Because if you're sitting back, bro, you look using AI to access simple Google questions that it's going to give you for free. What's the point of doing that, though? for real. You might as well go and ask AI, like, hey, man, this is what's going on. How you think I fixed my credit score? I asked AI, I said, man, if this thing is what it say it is, it can fix my whole, it can, balance my accounts. And as soon as I even had the epiphany that it can do it, I immediately start asking it. I'm like, all right. And I didn't even give it no access. I just gave it numbers. I could have made those numbers up, but it basically gave me numbers back. It's dope, bro. It's just dope. I'm telling you, if you're broke or you don't have a balanced budget by the time AI is gone, because this shit not going to last forever. The government going to have to take it away because it's getting out of control eventually. I feel like they should slow down, but the only reason they're not slowing down with the AI shit is because, and this is what I believe, China's doing this shit too. So since China's doing it and then they releasing shit for free, like imagine your ops find artificial intelligence. You'll be blue because they can find shit. Like that's intel. So it's like you're forced to keep making it. Yeah. All right, let's get to the next video.
Up to a new motto, man. Because I think y'all pointed out that I got a weakness. My weakness is that when I'm endearing to someone, when I like someone, when I look up to someone, I move with kid gloves. That's a fact.
What up, gang?
So I'm going to humor y'all. I'm going to show y'all when I lack mercy. It's just not cool. You know what I mean? Because I really don't have problems with some of these people, but fuck it. Who cares, right? I ain't starting these things. Anyway, Brittany Renner, we ain't done with your ass yet. So Brittany Renner did a video going off on her baby daddy, PJ Washington. And also going off on his wife, I think, Alicia Chanel, or Elisa, whatever you call her. And
stop fucking playing with me.
Brittany's delusional, man. You think a basketball player who is gift and he sacrificed so much of his life to be a
Do y'all know the backstory of this, or do I have to explain it? I don't mind explaining it. But so basically the backstory of this situation is that Mrs. Brittany Renner up here, she had an epiphany day and just decided to rant on the internet about how guys like Myron Gaines, hold on. Let me change this audio. Sound a little. You did. She was like talking like people like Myron Gaines, talking about how she's like used bag of goods randomly. I guess it got to her randomly. She said she a used piece of goods, right? And she started ranting, but then every rant video she started to look rougher and rougher. I'm like, damn. DJ Akademiks commented on it once before, and then she commented on it talking shit about him. And he like, what the fuck? I wouldn't even, in DJ Akademiks, this is the lightest he's ever taken it. He don't go light with females, you know what I'm saying? So he went really light with her, and that was fine. But next it was she came back again for round two. She wanted to talk about it again. So he like, man, I didn't really want to speak on this. And you got to understand, when she started mentioning red pill people, like, I'm not going to say DJ Akademiks red pill, but Myron Gaines is, and Andrew Tate, when she started mentioning them, the red people, like, they come out like the Avengers, boy. They come from all different angles, like, and they start getting on her ass, like, talking about how she fell off, shit. And they're not wrong, but the thing is, like, I thought she was just going through something. But DJ Akademiks said, all right, bet I'm taking my gloves off. I'm no more play time because she putting dirt on his name and shit, right? So now he coming back with vengeance another time and just speak his mind, which I like better, because it's like, damn, I don't like what Ak is holding his, like, what he know away from people.
Basketball player, his goal is to be a streamer, or he wishes he could stream. Yo, Brittany got to stop the cope.
Yep.
Listen to what she just said.
And also to my baby daddy, PJ, I know you're going to watch this because I know your dream is to stream. You wish you could stream instead of...
He's in the NBA, but his dream is to stream.
of having to go to, never mind, practice. But stop fucking playing with me and stop fucking playing with our son.
Ooh.
On everything I love, babe, Fed's building a case. Okay? And you keep playing, okay, that's why you're going to get traded.
And remember, people try to tell me this isn't a bitter baby mom.
It's definitely
She's
bitter.
hating on his career, hating on everything outside of why she would be mad. She just wishes this man bad.
That's why no good is going to come to you. And you keep...
She said no good is going to come to you. This is not bitter?
talking about the Lord and you...
See, now DJ Akademiks is winding up. Now he's talking because before y'all made him, he didn't want to get on her, like, for real. He was treating like a little sister for real. He wasn't trying to really, like, tell her what she doing wrong. He started blaming the men, actually. You know, but she took it the wrong way, you know. And that came back down. So he really salvaging her for real right now. He's not even really attacking her at all right now. But it's gonna turn up.
You want to carry that Bible around as a prop? Boy, if you don't stop. What did the Bible say about them children? Because you're okay.
This is why you don't deal with baby moms, chat. You see this nigga right here, that's her first choice. And I won't say she kind of wants to get back with him, but in reality, everything she does is trying to compete with him. Because it's those micro little things where they're trying to get the one-ups on each other. And this is why you don't want to deal with the baby moms, because she's still obsessed with trying to prove to her baby daddy that her leaving or her doing whatever she's doing is the right choice.
With doing what you're doing to our son, and you got your other fucking kids living a certain kind of way, and you think that, and people think that shit's funny? You think that nigga got over? You think that shit's cool? That's fucking deadbeat behavior. You're a fucking deadbeat. And I'm always gonna have, my issue is always gonna fucking be with you. Now, if you let people get in my mix, well, okay, well, shit.
Damn. That does sound sad. She clearly is identifying that he has other kids, and they get treated like royalty, like kings and queens, but her kid with him, that's not the case. That is sad, I will say.
So settle up then. Because you be letting that shit. The reason that you're even still married to that bitch is because y'all keep trying to prove a point to me.
Yo, Brittany, I think, needs therapy. You think he married his girl to prove a point to you? Chat, let's just go over it slowly. She just accused this man of moving on and marrying a whole different woman to prove a point to her. Just look at her body language here, chat. Chat, she still wants this man. Chat, she still wants him, bro. I have to change it up. My bad.
To that bitch is because y'all keep trying to prove a point to me.
Look, just look at her body language after saying that. Bro, she still wants this man, bro. She still
settle
wants
up then. Because you be letting that shit. The reason that you're even still married to that bitch is because y'all keep trying to prove a point to me.
Damn.
Because that's what it is. Because she's also the same bitch that invited me and Paul to Thanksgiving back in, 2024, said that she went through his phone multiple times and couldn't find anything. How did you catch him cheating? But did that make a video? Did y'all know that? No.
So apparently his new girl been trying to catch him cheating too. Hey, new girl, Elisa, whatever your name is, don't fuck up your happiness go searching a rich nigga's phone. The cheating is there. I'm telling you it's there, and I don't know. I have no information. Don't be like Brittany Renner. If you asking Brittany Renner for advice, what you should ask her is how to be in this car on the middle of the interstate, on the side of the road, like you're waiting for AAA, but you don't got AAA, and you waiting for some nigga to come just change a tire, bro. She's on the way to Mississippi. Don't fuck up your life and your relationship trying to catch this nigga cheating. Look at his face. He's a fucking cheater. Here's the thing, man. And this is the same thing I was telling Brittany. Y'all over here keep talking about, well, why is it bad if I expect this and third? You picked the cheater, nigga. You need to get mad at yourself. Y'all want NBA players. Y'all want niggas who up 10 figures or 8 figures. And now y'all trying to require them to be on the y'all program. It ain't never going to happen. Get cheated on in peace and live your, what they call a soft life.
Girl, huh? We got to be honest now.
You shouldn't be asking Brittany Renner for no fucking advice. Brittany Renner looks stressed out.
Catch the nigga. Let me tell you something. In my video where I said 5 ways he probably is cheating on you. One of those is you feel need to go through his phone. So you're just going to stay with him because you have no self-respect and you're not going to get better.
Yeah. Self-respect is not getting baked in a hot car on the side of I-95 while headed to Mississippi. Self-respect is knowing that you gave... Let me just say something about self-respect. Self-respect is knowing that you picked this nigga. Self-respect is knowing that you gave him a kid. And self-respect is also knowing that, listen, you're not going to just leave your family. That's the important thing. Family. To go get slutted out, turned to a Muslim, and done dirty by some other bum-ass nigga. This is the problem with Brittany. She trying to get this chick to leave. And Brittany, also, not even talking to you, Brittany, because you ain't getting that spot back, gang. It's over. Hey, Elisa, if you get tricked out of your spot by the last bitch that lost her spot, you stupid too. I don't think you that stupid. She's trying to reverse psychology you to leave the nigga. I guarantee you leave the nigga, she come right back in. Oh, yeah, me and PJ, we kind of working it out. You know, he always like, nah, you fucking back again. Yo, don't listen to this chick, bro.
Better than PJ. The difference between me and you is I can. One of those is you feel need to go through his phone, so you're just going to stay with him because... Yes,
she's going to stay in the mansion. Stay in the mansion. Don't seek to go get to the fucking dirt hut.
You have no self-respect, and you're not going to get better than PJ. The difference between me and you is I can.
I'm going to be honest with you. Brittany, you've not gotten better than PJ. Prove me wrong. You haven't gotten a nigga better than PJ. And here's the thing. You're going to tell me about who you could fuck. Everybody want to fuck bitches. Niggas fuck bitches for sport. You point out the nigga who's going to get you pregnant. And who's going to make you a fiance. Actually, not just saying it and not putting you in a Muslim garb. You haven't got nobody better than him. We ain't see one nigga that's actually trying to make your wife through the courts, not on some Muslim shit. We haven't seen one nigga who y'all have now started to build a family. So how the hell are you getting better people? Put it like this. If you fucked J. Cole or Drake, they're just fucking you. You're like the nostalgia pussy. Like you're the throwback shit. Like, oh man, she was popping back in like 2016. But this is where like you lose track of reality. You haven't gotten a better nigga. Like, respectfully, and this is why I said like all y'all chicks be living Ciara's dream. None of y'all ain't Ciara. We ain't find another Ciara yet. Ciara could objectively say, I think I got a better man and a better situation. You know what she is? Married to Russell Wilson with more kids with Russell Wilson. You over here just like getting fucked and niggas is dipping while they promise to marry you. This nigga flexing his wedding ring. You were flexing a hijab. Shit don't make sense. This shit don't make sense to me. I could tell by the look in your eyes every time you say this bullshit. You don't even believe it. Oh, I could do better. With who? With who?
You know nothing about. And you guys are talking about, well, I understand why PJ doesn't, because I saw the video of you going up. That video was like from 2023. Did you guys also see the other times when PJ brought Elisa to my fucking house on multiple occasions, trying to incite violence? Huh? No, you didn't. That wasn't recorded. Were you guys there when he said, I'm going to make you look like an unfit mother, no matter what it takes? So I'm going up against someone with endless resources that's threatening to take my child and make me look like I'm unfit and then bringing his bitch that he's fucking with to my house to try to fight me. And let me tell you something. Bitch, you don't want it with me either. Because you know I'll line that shit up any fucking day with you. That's nothing. Huh? Like, did you forget that PJ pulled my mom off of you?
Ratchet, ghetto, bitter baby mom shit. You forgot we beat you up. We could fight.
Okay. Huh? You don't want that shit with me, babe. I done offered it to you. I offered that to you. You were out of breath.
Respectfully, if I was that chick, I'd be like, yo, bitch, I'm over here having a time of my life. This ain't Street Fighter, honey. This ain't Street Fighter, man. This ain't UFC, man. Like, if you don't get your broke ass the fuck out of here, nigga, while I'm over here just enjoying the fruits of my husband's labor. That's what she would say about it, because I think they're married now. Yo, Brittany, you got to give it up, shorty. You got to give it up.
Because you're out of shape. You had your back against the fucking car door, and I said, what's up? What are we doing? I'm not about to just hit you. That's not really my style. I'm not a bully. You're going to have to line it up. Let's do it proper, you know? So it's like, that's why even when her and I were going back and forth, she's talking about saying, you got my number. Bitch, fuck, you got my address. And y'all sent the nanny to come get my son just when y'all went to come and get him. Because y'all don't really want them problems. Stay in Frisco and stay safe. This is, listen, babe. This is not a crash out, babe. Yo, what you're hearing is passion. What you're hearing is conviction. Okay? So I use my voice for the forces of good. And I'm always going to stand up for myself as I am other women. And also.
Some sad shit. I can't lie to y'all, man. Some really sad shit. Okay, anyway. Did y'all see that? You know, remember she was like, yo, I'm hanging with Bozo the Clown. Y'all remember her saying that? Brittany Renner. We'll find the video. It's not that one. The video, where is it at? It's one where I think she was going off in Myron too. Give me a second. I'm going to find it. Right here.
Recently moved to Mississippi because I was in LA and was dating a bozo, moved to Atlanta with him, and then left the bozo because he was a bozo and moved back to Mississippi. So that's kind of where I've been since.
So that nigga responded to her. I don't know if y'all know. So the nigga she was with after Kevin Gates, this is him right here. His name is Director X. I ain't gonna lie, he a random. I don't know how she found him. Anyway, it looked like he too pussy to like really respond to her, so he did it subliminally. This nigga jumped in the water.
Okay.
And I don't know what the fuck he was trying to say.
Hell no.
You hear a girl voice, it sound like he got a new bitch. But anyway, he put a caption, and clearly this caption was going at Brittany Renner. Listen to this. He says, everything ain't a lesson. Yes, it is. Sometimes the ocean reminds you who's in control. I thought I was jumping in the Caribbean Sea for a quick swim. The current had other plans. I drifted a little bit further than I expected. I was fighting the water harder than expected. Made it back, but it reminded me of something. Just because the water looked calm doesn't mean it is. On the surface, people could appear one way, but give them time and space. It only took 2 seconds to feel it. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I might be on the wrong current. Yo, Brittany, these niggas is saying you insufferable, gang. Like, I know you getting mad at me and shit like that. The nigga says you was going to be his wife. Now he writing cryptic captions basically saying that he comparing you to a swim in the Caribbean Ocean. He basically saying, listen here, just because the water looks calm doesn't mean it is. On the surface, people could appear one way, but give him time and space. It only took 2 seconds to feel it. He got his shit off. He trying to be fake deep. He definitely trying to be fake deep, but like he basically saying Brittany the problem. So even a broke nigga saying you the problem. I don't know if I could find the
amazing
Director X I wanted to show y'all the video of them together where it looked like, you know, they were gonna last. I think all the current videos have, you know. Here we go.
I'm really as we approach closer to Big Bear. Like, we gotta drive. If we're on these winding roads, we gotta focus on just driving in the moment. But you weren't even texting. I think you were on chat. Oh. This is new.
But anyway, this is all my.
Anyway. Very, very interesting. I guess they both have deleted the videos, but there was a video of them praying before their podcast. They were doing a podcast. I don't know. I can't find it now. It looks like they deleted that bitch from the whole internet, huh? What's the nigga's name? The nigga's name is I'm trying to find it, but I think it's cooked. Yeah, the nigga's name is Rashad Croggins. I'll search that. Brittany Renner. Yeah, they deleted everything. They deleted everything. Damn. But they were doing a podcast. They used to read the Bible at the beginning. And I think that's when I realized, I'm like, yo, this chick is done, bro. Whatever. Okay, cool. All right.
Are you still Muslim? No, I'm not. I don't practice anymore. I had to wear cornrows to fit in a hijab, and I'm no longer interested in shrinking myself. I was Muslim for like 10 months, married for 52 days. Actually got baptized in March. I did get baptized, but I just at this point in stage, like where I'm at right now, I don't really follow any religion. I just don't, like, none of it really calls to me like that. And I think a big part of what people don't understand is when I was Muslim, that I really needed that structure when I was rebuilding my life. I needed that protection. And even with wearing a hijab, I felt like it cloaked me. Like, I felt almost invisible. Like, when I would wear a hijab in public, it's like, I was like, am I Casper? Can anybody see me here? Hello? So I just felt like being wrapped up, and also knowing that there is so much more to me than my body. But the body's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sad.
In the last year,
Learning about Islam, just religion, they feel
Christianity, and you're with this new guy. And you know what? Let me just say this, brother. As much as we can get something, leadership, okay? If you know outside,
what the fuck is
him around, it's not going to be you. You actually want to go ahead on and be with the Lord too. Is you can be a Christian and kind of thought it up. You can't really do that in Islam.
What the fuck is nigga talking about? Holy shit.
The Brittany Renner list is crazy.
Never use condoms, really. So if y'all really regular guys. I've only 3 regular guys since I've been Instagram famous, because a lot of y'all run your mouths too much. I don't want to be sending you a video.
We got to remember where she came from. She went from saying she don't fuck regular niggas, she only fuck millionaires. Now she telling us that she got financial rebuild. You can't feel bad for her, bro. You got to listen to what she's saying, bro.
Or why it matters. But 24. 11 athletes.
Look, chat, this is how she was bragging, gang. Yo, I don't want nobody in here be like, nah, whatever. Bro, she was in here bragging about sleeping with millionaires, my nigga. My thing is that, shorty, how you go to the casino and you there for 8 years and you got no money?
11 athletes.
Look, listen to this.
Guys, a number that she later referenced during an Instagram reel.
People want to know my body count. I don't know why in like 2018 that's any of your.
Yep, 2018. Remember, that's 8 years ago. 8 years ago, she 36. She 34 now. 8 years ago, she 26. She's popping it. She's popping it. No bags under the eyes. She thinks she's like undefeated. Like, yo, hair long. You know what I mean? Butt fat. Like, yo, she thought she. Yo, chat. I hate to tell y'all, but that wall is undefeated, gang. I gotta side by side it right now. Like, gang, I'm gonna side by side it right now. I'm gonna side by side. Listen, Brittany. You know Big Act too much to even play with me like that. So like, me doing this, I just got to do it just off GP.